different feeling than the last 3 games here at Cintas. Just what does a win do for your team like this?
I think it definitely just gives us confidence, you know, coming off the last loss. And one of the things I said was we were a leaderless group. You know, with me up here, we have two of the other leaders on the team. And we had a serious meeting Thursday before practice, and we just met as a group for about 15-20 minutes, and we just set the expectations and held each other accountable, whether that was me saying what I'm gonna do to step up, Dayvion or Abou, and even Dez is saying what they gonna do to step up, me telling them like the Euros, like, hey, I'm gonna do a better job of making you all feel welcome here, or talking to the freshmen, or talking to Dayvion saying when things go bad, I'm gonna hold them accountable. You know, it's things like that it just gives us confidence. You know, I said after our game today, like, I'm proud of the way the team responded after Thursday and after the meeting. It really shows a lot of promise for our group.
So, going to ask you about their run at the start of the second half, and they, threw a couple punches at you guys, but you guys, held the fort. How much does that help you grow, going through an experience like that and winning a rivalry game like this?
I would say it helps a lot. It's been happening the last 3 games. Last 3 games we were coming out flat in the second half. I think we learned from that, and we were able to overcome that today. And then we're just going to continue getting better as a team. As Q was saying, we all emerging as leaders in our own way. Starting with Q is energy, Dayvion, he's always going to be a dog. And me, I got to continue to step up as a better player and everything, so we'll be good.
Dayvion, there's always a lot of talk the week of this game about this game. What was it like to finally experience it and be a part of it?
It's unreal. You can hear all this stuff about it, watch all the videos, but until you're in the moment, it's just, it's different. It was a different feeling coming out the warm-ups. I just feel like I just had goosebumps, leading up to tip-off. The crowd was really into it from the start to the finish, and I'm glad we came out with the win. So I just want to thank everybody and thank the fans for supporting us.
Quincy, this game, it's always emotional no matter what, but afterwards you got especially excited, jumping up on the table, pumping up the crowd. Why was it extra for you?
I think I said on the NBC interview, the Cincinnati recruited me very hard. Wes Miller, I'll give a lot of credit to the Cincinnati staff, specifically Coach Morgan. The first day I entered the portal, he called me every day. But as soon as I woke up, I remember he told me, he said, you're gonna be like my transfer wife. Like, I'm gonna talk to you every single day. I'm gonna call you as soon as you wake up. You would FaceTime me in the afternoon, and we built a real relationship, And I have a lot of love for those guys. I told them that after the game. So to go out there and really play like people that I have genuine love for and genuinely care about outside of basketball is just always gonna bring out a lot of positive emotion. And we shared that after the game. Coach Wes Miller told me how happy he was for me and how great of a game I had. And then Coach Dollar, who I've known him since he was at Georgia and when I was in high school. And it's just a lot of emotion to that game, especially because those guys, I know them outside of basketball.
Quincy and Dayvion, you're new, but everybody knows who you are now. When will this one sink in, considering what you both put in tonight?
Probably when I go pick up my phone. I haven't touched my phone since the end of the game, but I had so many family come down here. I was just happy to finally have my grandparents, my grandma, her sister, and her boyfriend finally come see me play basketball for the first time. This was their first game. They've seen me play. At least my grandma's sister, this is their first game they've seen me play. My grandma, she used to live with me, but probably when I pick up my phone, my dad said this game that I had brought tears to his eyes. And it's rare my dad cried. Last time he cried was when I graduated. So I think when he probably told me that, because I really do love my dad, and him saying that my performance made him cry meant a lot to me.
Quincy, what happened after halftime there?
We got punched in the mouth, and like I told the group, part of our meeting was just coming together when adversity hit. I remember specifically saying after the last game, like when adversity hit and when things got tough, we quit. And when they came out and hit us in the mouth, we came together as a group and said, we got to pick it up. It starts with stops. And then, the offense just spoke for itself with the defense. God works in wonderful ways. And I give all credit for my performance, for the team's performance. Everything that happened out there was in God's control, and he really showed out tonight.
you talked about responding, you know, after getting punched in the mouth. Your run came right on the heels of Cincinnati's most impressive run of the night. Did that have anything to do with it for you? Like, was your response, did that have anything to do with Cincinnati's run there at the beginning of the second half?
I would say, I mean, it wasn't because they went on a run. I mean, every player wants to feel like they took over the game, in a sense, you know, when you watch people in the NBA. But I mean, my teammates, I give credit to my teammates, whether that's Dayvion finding me on a fast break, Dez finding me on a fast break, Abou getting the stop down low. I mean, I can't score the ball unless we get stops and get out in transition. So it's definitely not just me. And I think it was just our leadership group that came together to say we got to get stops first for us to get out in transition and really break the game open.
One last question.
You guys are really a new team. A lot of new guys come together here, and you're still kind of getting to know each other, right? But do you feel like this is the kind of game, given the magnitude of it, that you can really build off of and kind of get running now?
Yes, I definitely think it'll give us a lot of confidence because we know what we're capable of. Cincinnati's a good team. They were undefeated coming into the game, 7-0, and you know, I mean, they're a Big 12 team, regardless of if this is their first year or not. They're still technically a Big 12 team, and for us to have our second chance at playing a Big 12 team and actually coming out victorious, it gives us a lot of confidence going into Winthrop next week and then Big East play following.